Marines, communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Wait, what? Oh, hardy ha ha. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Huh. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the... I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein? We have to meet all the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that.
That's Chandler. Good people. Maybe too good. More satellites to fix. Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When? Please. We may be the three families now. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet. Ship. I'll square away paper. But I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further bang work ahead.
Is down docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made, we need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact, nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say, I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system. Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon. Listen, I'm not proud of what I did, but this was my system first. Then Jackie comes lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong. But it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or we're just fuel for the spacers. I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships in. If she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pack? List is long on ideals, but short on credits and, well, sense. Don't get me wrong, they've got the best of intentions, but intentions are... I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense. It's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. If you can get those stubborn mules to work together, really together, they might be able to see the sense of this defense pack going forward. If you say so. Well, the Bandits will join the defense pack. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
We band together.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. When my crew first arrived, Albin was all charm and eager to deal. It seemed like the start of a fruitful relationship. But quickly it became clear that he was grifting us. Machines we bought broke down, shipments he hauled for us went missing, and help he promised never materialized. I swore I'd never work with him again. Oh, he's lucky I'm not a vengeful woman. Don't be so certain. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm. I may not be some sort of military expert, there are considerably safer ways of earning credit. I'm not afraid of a fight. That is a good point. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
So is a defense pact? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Well, she has every right to hold a grudge. But she's joining us anyway? How in the hell did you manage that? I guess there's no need to know how the sausage gets made this time. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
Separation complete.
since we've had guests.
Glad to hear you're back. Safe and sound.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some spacers.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the spacers are using as a base. I mean, there's a real outside chance there's a relay or something there, but these spacers aren't the most savvy of customers. I'm telling you, that's where they're holed up. Couldn't say it better myself. There are undoubtedly a lot of spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from our system. Every last one of them.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark? So caution's the word of the day. Got it. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
Leave no one alive!
They've got no shields. Go get them. Nice. They just lost their grandfather.
We're not jumping out of here. Target mentions have been tracing the Dodgewise down.
Look alive! Spacers got reinforcements! More contacts jumping in!
You took out the jump.
Target engine is down. Easy peasy.
Guns offline!
Enemy shield generator has been knocked out.
No match for us!
We've got our shield after.
Everyone, start boarding the star station. It's time to reclaim this system for good.
Excuse me. Howdy.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Greetings, Captain. A wellness check and address any injuries.
I make no illusions. You did this. Ain't that a ray of sunshine? The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like, but we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying. Damn you. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with the warhead up your grav drive. So, before I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping into Enceladus's orb. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named This job isn't about the loot. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, kill Rake. If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. There's a lesson in this. I need you to learn. Consider it your glimpse into a possible... It's done when head back here when you're finished. Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody. I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any... All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right, you can dock. We will talk then.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. Okay, that hurt. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Yes? Yeah, what is it? Yes, absolutely.
What's new?
This is the unity. No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds.
This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien. No, not. They're people who obtain power in some unfair way. And some of them have used that power to cause suffering, and others just didn't want to share. But that's what regular people do every day of the year. True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can, but it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. They're... What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your... Our entire purpose in Constellation is... Why would we stop now? Obviously. If you were ready to jump in right now, I would not. It's a huge decision. It's not like dyeing your hair gold or getting a full-body cat suit or eating a full pack of extra wild spicy chunks in it. This is serious. Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking... You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers. On that note, it's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it... Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goof. So, I've been pondering, and I've got a favor to ask. A teensy wink. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for me. Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and he sent me the coordinates for the temple already.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
I have something for you.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Wolf, you wanna help me with some target practice?
We've tagged their engines. We've taken out their shields. We've taken out their grav drive.
They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
Enemy shields are down.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. You know what? I have no idea, and it's frustrating the hell. I suppose I could have pissed off someone I screwed over in the past, but... Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing it. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but... Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my... If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone out. Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you... Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
I guess
That makes you a pirate of the Crimson Fleet. All that's left to do now is to get yourself an eye patch and a parrot.